145 pounds. He has a perfect professional record consisting of 9 victories, 8 of those coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, de Carolina, Puerto Rico, please welcome Thomas El Franche Dulorme.
Okay, gentlemen, we know the rules in the dressing room. All the questions have been answered. Let's have a good, clean, professional fight. Touch them up, guys. Touch them up. Good luck.
Thomas Dulorme and Guillermo Valdes hooked up in a 6-rounder. Dulorme, a promising prospect. Carolina, Puerto Rico, just 21 years old. A lot expected of him. Most of his fights have been in Puerto Rico. Good right hand there by Dulorme. Gotten a string of early knockouts in his career, including his last fight, a 2-rounder over Jorge Delgado. He's a quick starter, 21 years old, and Valdes, the veteran, has had some long stretches of inactivity in his career. Takes a left hook and a right hand. So Valdes already tying up Dulorme. A concession to the power that he feels from his opponent, and he takes a good right hand there. Good right hand by Dulorme. Good left hook to the body, and Valdes firing wide shots and paying a price. Good left hook here by Dulorme. Valdes in deep water already. Good right hand by Dulorme. Valdez's legs nearly betrayed him. Here comes Dulorme, left hook, right hand. Sensing an opportunity to make this a quick one. Left hook to the body. Left uppercut. Left hook by Dulorme. Valdes needs to tie up. Well, he is getting hit with some big shots. He cannot keep Dulorme off of him, and there's still a lot of time for him to get through here. Valdes taking a beating in this opening round. And Dulorme trying to cut off the ring. He did everything but put Valdes on the floor. So round one, a big one for Dulorme. Dulorme had everything going in the opening round. There's a good uppercut, the hook right off the back, the right hand, finding some distance for himself here. good right hand gets in, and you see his sense of purpose. And Valdes misses wildly, and then he pays. Jab, right hand, body shot. Fortunately for Valdes, Dulorme did not land on all of those, just that one there. So into round 2 we go. Thomas Dulorme and Guillermo Valdes set for 6. Although Dulorme has his way, it will be less. Good right hand from Dulorme and a good left hook. Solid shots. He doesn't even have to jab his way in. He is just walking in and throwing big shots. Referee Dick Flaherty coming in, may stop it, and he does. And it's unpopular, but if you put yourself in a position where the referee has to make a judgment call, you may not like the result. And these are big shots that Dulorme was landing. And he rocked Valdes in the opening round and had gotten to him again here. From the outside, big right hand there by Dulorme. That started the carnage. Now he's loading up here with big shots. And what the referee wants to know is, can Valdes keep him off? If he feels that he can't, and that Valdes is just going to be a catcher, he makes a judgment call, and that's what it is. He goes sooner rather than later. And although Valdes indicating now that he's all right, you can't put yourself in that position where some referees will call it and some won't. Here is Dulorme outside, good left hook. Hook again, big right hand there, and then referee sees that. That was not a good reaction by Valdes, and that's a good call by Dick Flaherty. The judgment call and a good one. All right, so it ends in round 2, and as soon as all the scorecards are brought in, we'll get the final time, and David Diamante will tell us.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dick Flaherty calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 30 seconds into round number 2. Your winner, and by TKO, and still undefeated, Thomas El Franche Dulorme.
Goes to 10-0 with 9 knockouts. Okay, so at the MGM Grand Theater at the Foxwoods, you saw Thomas Dulorme. Got to keep your eye on, making some noise and getting an explosive knockout here, getting it in round number 2. Dick Flaherty coming in and making the judgment call. Take a look at some of the crowd assembled here. The Foxwoods began their major building journey in the 90s, and then they've been adding things. And this MGM element is what has brought major boxing back here.